Capricorns out there. Please make sure to get the book on Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The links will be in the description box below as usual. So let's get into it. I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Amazing stuff, right? Amazing stuff. Look, these are the other pair that I have. So I really am upgrading the quality of these videos. Let me know what you think of the intro. Let me know what you think of the outro. So the cards that I come up with for, make sure to watch the whole video too. The whole video. So the cards that I come up with for Capricorns are the High Priestess, Four of Wands, Two of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Tower, the King of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, okay, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, Six of Cups, the Nine of Swords, ooh, the Seven of Wands, and last but not least, we have the Six of Pentacles, ooh. So what I'm saying about that is how a lot of the Capricorns, High Priestess, Four of Wands, Two of Wands, very interesting. And the reason why I'm saying that in the first place, let me turn off this light. Very interesting, right? Because the reason why it is that I'm saying that in the first place, that you Capricorns have a very interesting reading is because the High Priestess, okay, the High Priestess, the Four of Wands, the whole top row, High Priestess, Four of Wands, Two of Wands, right? Knight of Swords, Hierophant. You and this person have some sort of secret love affair with each other where the two of you actually like each other, but for some reason, one or both of you don't want this relationship to actually get out. You don't want anyone to start figuring out that the two of you are with each other. For any Capricorns that may be in a real affair, I don't suggest you doing that, right? I think it's a terrible idea. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you continue to play this game, you are most definitely going to get caught and your life will be ruined. But for the Capricorns who are not in an affair, this is very peculiar because unless you're doing it for privacy's sake, where you don't necessarily want some people to be all up in your business to potentially destroy the relationship, this is the only reason why it is that you should be really trying to keep the relationship secret. If the relationship is secret because this person may already have somebody and they're cheating with you, this ain't good. You know what I mean? Or they're saying that they don't want to be with a particular person when they still technically are. Have that person completely break away from that person. Take some time before they interact, before they climb into bed with you. So the next card, couple of cards that I come up with are the Ace of Swords, Five of Wands, the Tower. This is what it is I'm talking about. This is a situation where a lot of you Capricorns, someone is going to find out about this, okay, if they haven't already. And a Tower can represent how this person may have wanted to keep this relationship secret because you may have found out later that they were in a relationship with someone while they were keeping it secret from the both of you, the person who they were with and you. So you may not have even necessarily known, right? Because there's a lot of indication of cheating and foul play here. So the Five of Wands is about how it is that you and this other person obviously are, especially for the Capricorns that didn't know, are not seeing eye to eye right now, right? So the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles represents this being a situation where the two of you Capricorns already know what it is that you have to do, right? As the King of Cups, you have to leave this person alone. But the Nine of Pentacles represents this person trying to convince you to stay by telling you that, oh, they're not happy with that person and they're going to get a divorce, or they're not happy with that person, they're going to leave this relationship, with in actuality more so or a relationship, because there's no real huge indication of like lovers or anything like that. But they're going to leave, okay, the relationship that they're in, okay, and oh yeah, if you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below as usual. Also to sign up for my relationship courses. It's 3 videos. It's not going to take too much of your time. The whole thing essentially will last you about an hour, right? 50 minutes. All 3 courses together, combined together, is about 50, as a sum, is about 50 minutes, not 50 hours, 50 minutes of watch time, all 3, right? So each of them are around like 15 minutes, you know what I mean? And I basically just go into all 3 of those videos very quickly, but I put in a lot of information in it. And you know, it's time for people to understand how to do relationships correctly, and meaning functionally, right, to where it works. And in those 3 videos, I basically break it down to a science, right? If you have any kind of questions that you're not necessarily sure about, you can always text me, right? Because I have to text you the courses. But I already have the courses pre-done, right? They're already done. So yeah, Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com, right? The prices to all 3 of those courses. Each course is $100 each, right? So if you want to get all 3, it's $300. Well worth the money. It will save you generations of suffering if you just make the sacrifice. You spend the $300. I'm telling you. For all those who want to play as if they too fancy, right? For all of those who want to play as if they too fancy, I'm not going to go ahead and spend the $300. Okay. But just as I said last year, the government is getting rid of pensions. So, because I was trying to go a little bit further into that, because I'm serious about helping people. When I was trying to tell people, look, people don't seem to understand that the next genesis is they're going to have to find something to do online. They have to. They're going to have to find something to do online. So many people were too not everybody, but I was getting a certain level of pushback because so many people were so predicated off of pushing back and giving me problems because they wanted to debate. So many people are so predicated off of trying to debate, they don't understand. Stop trying to be the head person in charge and listen. If I'm telling you something that makes sense, if anyone is saying anything to you that makes a lot of sense, that's for you, you should probably shut up and listen. You know what I mean? And the reason why it is that I have to say that is because I've seen within the past 2 years, right, 2020 and now, where a lot of the people who was talking crazy back then are not talking crazy now. And I'm not obligated to help them because when I was trying to tell them from before, they wasn't trying to listen. So take your $300. It'll be the best $300 that you will have ever spent. Purchase those courses, right, which is 3 videos. It's only going to take about 50 minutes of your time, right? You can also text me, right, for quick answers to get you to fill in the blanks, right? And it will be the best 50 minutes of your life because you'll get courses as to how to date correctly, how to set up riches for generations. So just think about that. So the thing is that you have the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Cups. So the 2 of Swords and the 6 of Cups represents how a lot of you, they're going to try to hit you up, okay? A lot of you Capricorns are going to hear from this person again. They're going to try to hit you up. The 9 of Swords, the 7 of Wands. You don't want to speak to this person. 6 of Pentacles. They're trying to make it seem as if they finally actually came through with getting rid of the person, so now you and them are free to be with each other without living foul, right? Without being seen as trifling. But here's the thing though, do you Capricorn still want to be with a person who had to cover up that they still was with someone, and they were covering it up with both partners or both people involved, the people who they was with in a relationship and you? Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. You have the Six of Pentacles. To clarify the Six of Pentacles, okay? So we're going to have to draw one more card just to be able to make that make sense. The Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Ghosts, the Five of Bats. So what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing how it is that this person, even if they're telling you that they left, they're really just monkey branching. They're trying to, they got bored of their last partner. They dumped their last partner for you because they're only in the heat of the moment. The Wheel of Fortune, this was something that was supposed to have happened because now you Capricorns actually have a chance to see how fickle this person is. They're getting rid of a person that they were supposed to be monogamous with and for, because they got tired of dealing with that person, interacting with them, and now all of a sudden they threw them away. Like, who cares about them? The Seven of Cups. Once you become tired, right? If they were messing with you for a certain time and you became tiring to them, they would essentially get rid of you too. Dump you, get rid of you too. So do you really want to be with someone like that? You know? Let's clarify the Six of Cups. So to clarify the Six of Cups, you have the Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the World. This person is coming to you trying to offer all this type of stuff about how they want to be in a relationship with you, all the sweet nothings. They like you, they fell for you, they started developing feelings for you. The Queen of Pentacles, you have to be a very good judgment and understand that this person is lying. That's right, this person is lying. And the World represents how you actually have more without them than you do with them, because in the end, this type of stuff is going to unfortunately end in pain, you know. And I mean, I personally have been there, you know. I've personally been there where, you know, some of the people who I, you know, was speaking to, not necessarily in that way per se, trying to get with them, but ones that I considered friends would try to essentially have me to have bedroom fun with them because, because they like me in the moment, even though they had someone already, and I would essentially turn them down, like, nah, why? Contrary to popular belief, I have a lot more honor than that. You know what I mean? A lot of people I get into a lot of beef with certain people, because certain people are just all over the place. You know what I mean? And I have witnesses to this because, and see, this is part of the reason why I love my mom too, right? It just speaks to my mom's overall love that I have for her, as well as her usefulness. When this type of crazy stuff does happen, I just always go back to my mom and say, hey, look at this. Read the exchange between them and I would like for you, honestly, to critique me. Where did I wild out on that person? And my mom would scroll through it, and my mom would be like, I don't know. And I'm like, right. So it's a matter of honor kind of thing, right? A lot of times, one of the things that you're going to realize, Capricorn, is Dignity and respect is one of the most important things to you, right? Right, okay. Well, I'm going to just let you know that. I'm going to just let you know that most people on earth do not have dignity. Because, and how do I know? Oh, well, how can you tell most people on earth? Just observe it. Just observe it on a worldwide scale. Just observe it. You know, China is being depopulated because people can't get along. Japan is being depopulated because people can't get along. Europe is being depopulated because there's not a lot of bedroom fun. People can't even get along. Why? Because everybody is, I ain't gonna say everybody, right? Because that's a lie. But most people are lying about what they want in a relationship. Most people don't even care about these model looks and things of this nature. It's just propaganda. It's lying. Oh, such. That's the cap. And because of that, you have yourself a situation where if everyone, but if so many people are lying, how is it that we're really going to get to how is it that we're really going to sit down at the table, so to speak, because no one is the table. We're going to sit down at the table and actually have real honest talk. The answer is most people are not going to get a chance to, because their ego is too big. The paranoia is too much. So many people are wondering about, well, what is this person going to offer you? Relationships are not about that. Relationships about people finding out who they are and figuring out who they are and what they want, while someone else is around them, and both people are nurturing to each other's needs and wants, as well as those people individually, meaning by themselves when they're not around each other, using or interacting in the relationship as a catalyst to get to know themselves on another level. So love and being in a relationship is all about self-discovery. Here's the problem, though, to my Capricorns. Dignity is something very important to the Capricorns. Here's the problem, though. It takes dignity to realize that the reality of the situation is that most people are not really serious about relationships, because they're not going to handle their relationships in a very dignified way. So that was the reading. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Really appreciate it. Peace.